Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is all about freshwater clams, and I'll be answering all your questions like what do they do, how to look after them, and whether it's worth you looking into getting one yourself. So stick around to the very end of the video for my complete review. Let's get into it. So to begin with, what do these guys do? Well, freshwater clams are popular because they not only look cool, but also serve as amazing cleaners. They may not be able to move around much, but I have to admit they are arguably the best option for any tank cleaners available. I know that's a very big claim, but you'll see why I believe this in a second. Freshwater clams clean in two ways. The first way is through filtration. Being filter feeders, clams siphon water through their bodies, extracting particles like algae and other organic waste. This helps keep the water clean and clear. The other way they clean is by opening their shell to allow their insides to mop up any uneaten food or waste on the ground near them, getting all the debris and all the hard to reach places. These guys will clean 24/7 and they require literally no care. I'm not even kidding. Most of the time they simply feed and look after themselves. They are real low maintenance pet. I do occasionally give them some kind of crayfish or shrimp food and they'll eat that too. They seem quite hardy, and I haven't really had any troubles with them so far. They also seem quite compatible to my knowledge, and I haven't really had anything bad about them. But I have noticed that my tank has been remarkably cleaner over the last few months. I haven't even noticed that much algae or just debris in the water because it simply just gets sucked up. And not only that, they just look awesome in general. So if you're looking for something to add to your aesthetic or big tank, just something that would look cool, that also serves a bit of a function, these guys are a great option. And you won't even really have to look after them. Some more pros of these guys is that the fish don't really seem to bother them either, and they don't seem to bother the fish as well. So it's not just shrimp and some crayfish that are tolerable of these clams. It seems like most fish are also pretty forgiving around them. So you don't really have that much to worry about. And I'd assume in bigger tanks that have lots of plants as well, I imagine they'd also be super beneficial in cleaning any underwater soil or just keeping the water clean in general. They seem very chill and they just look cool. The only real bad things I could imagine happening with involving these guys was that they get eaten, and that's really the only thing I could think of. I don't think they would actually cause any issues. I could just imagine them possibly being eaten by big aggressive fish or big aggressive crayfish. I could imagine them being attacked, but I really doubt they would be the kind of animal that would start the fight, I guess, or cause trouble. If you're one of my regular viewers and you're looking for more crayfish tank mates that you could possibly put in your tank with your crayfish, I have a whole video on that on my channel if you're looking for some more. I haven't experimented too much with these guys, and like I said before, I could definitely imagine some of the more aggressive and bigger species of crayfish trying to attack a clam possibly just for food, but you'll have to experiment yourself and do what you think is right according to your crayfish and your clam. I guess that's up to you. But if you'd like to see more about crayfish tank mates, just check out my channel, and I have a whole video about that as well. And if you're a crayfish owner here as well, drop a comment, say I have a crayfish as well, because I always enjoy hearing what you guys are doing as well. Anyway, back to the clams. Here's my complete review about whether you should consider getting one yourself. And I have to say, out of 5, I give these guys a 5. They're just awesome. They're exactly what I was looking for, and they just clean your tank perfectly. They don't cause much trouble, and you don't really have to look after them. They're suitable for most medium-sized tanks, I'd say, and they're pretty forgiving and hardy. You can get these guys at most big pet stores. I found mine at my, regular pet store. Wasn't anything super special, and it did not cost that much. That's what I value about these guys. They don't cost that much as well. They're not a super rare pet that you have to look all over, and they're just basic and they're just cool. That's just what they do. So if you guys were looking to getting one possibly in the future, just because you think it'd be a nice addition to your tank and you think it'd serve some purpose as well, I definitely recommend it. These guys are totally worth it, and they don't require a massive amount of care. That isn't to say that you should completely abandon them and not feed them at all and just not look after them, but you don't have to worry about them too much. If you would like to see more future content on these guys, make sure to comment as well so that I'll know. I know this video is a little bit different to what I normally do, so if you guys would like to see more or less of it, or have ideas for the future, you guys really need to let me know in the comments so that I'll be able to help make better content in the future, all for you guys. So feel free to just drop one if you feel like it, and yeah, I'll definitely try to get around to it eventually. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. We're getting close to 2,000 now, and I have something kind of special planned in the future. I don't want to leak too much, but it's got some pretty cool stuff in the future. So make sure you're subscribed and watch all my videos because it really helps me. I have some pretty cool other videos on my channel, so make sure you check them out as well. And if you have any questions, like I said before, you can always put them in the comments. Thanks for watching.